Hey my funky little Fruit Loops, welcome back to Numinous Oracles. I am your host, Nakota. I hope everyone has had a fantastic couple of days since the last reading, whenever that was. Today is Monday, it's a solar eclipse tonight. I don't know too much about it, I just know that the energies are pretty full on, as they are. I'm pretty sure I say that in every reading that the energies have been full on. Okay, so I've already pulled some cards and I've done a little sit down meditation channeling kind of thing. There's a lot of healing and releasing energy for your future that has come up, which has been interesting to say the least. I might just go through and say what I heard as I was sitting on them. So I heard door to success, window of opportunity, protecting your future, and that literally was the dragon's hoard, protecting your future. I don't know why I felt the need to write that down when it's clearly written right there. Also another one that came out was vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. This is from the Shaman Oracles, just as like an overall energy read. And then the Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. I don't know if you can see any of that. And then I heard take a look in the mirror. And then a song came out as well. Was it Lil Wayne and Bruno Mars, The Man in the Mirror? So that's a lot to do with the ego, owning up to mistakes, acceptance of our own actions allows us to release and move on. And yeah, like the heart chakra energy as well. I also heard the song Highway to the Danger Zone from Kenny Loggins, and then specifically the lyrics for that was, you'll never know what you can do until you get it up as high as you can go. Okay, so they could be relevant for somebody out there. We're just going to do a basic Celtic cross. I'm using the Archangel Tarot, I think it's called. Which I haven't used it in a long time, but I was called to do that today. So without too much fart-assing around, let's just dive straight into it, hey? So for the center energy, you've got solutions. And that's Archangel Zadkiel. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Okay, so that's the center energy for you guys. Okay, we will clarify, we'll go a bit deeper. I've got my cards here ready to go. This is just going to be like an overall general kind of thing, and then we'll pinpoint that shit, hopefully, maybe. What's crossing you is the star. A dream come true, believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Okay? So straight away from that, what I get is that, like you've got a plan, you've got a dream, you got something, and you want to go after it. You're looking towards your future, and trying to find ways to kind of implement strategies to get to where you want to go. I think the main thing with that is having that belief and that faith in yourself that you can get to it. You'll never know what you can do until you get it up as high as you can go. If you don't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you? There's going to be people around that believe in you, but you don't believe in yourself. It doesn't matter if every Tom, Dick and Harry believe in you. You've got to believe it for yourself. Believe it so you can achieve it. What's crowning you is the Ten of Ariel, which is the Ten of Pentacles in a normal kind of thing. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Okay, so that could be heavily on someone's mind as well, is having that stable and secure future for yourself and for your family. Putting down roots and setting yourself up to go all the way. Gratitude is also very, I think I say this a lot, gratitude is so, it's fundamental in bringing in what it is that you want. You know, like just being grateful for the small things. A lot of the times, because of that saying, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. That can be anything, you know. If you, for example, the other night, after my extracurricular activities outside of work, I got stranded on the way home. There was a big storm, and where I live, there's like a causeway, and it went over, and it was like 9:30 at night. I couldn't get home, and I was stuck. And it's those little moments, like when you're on the side of the road trying to have a nap in the car, you're just like, fuck, I wish I had my bed right now, you know. But it builds character. It definitely builds character. I stayed somewhere else, but it's those little things where you're just like, shit. So definitely be grateful for, you know, the food that you eat, the nourishing sustenance that you get from Mother Nature, the sunlight, that's life source energy as well, the air that you breathe from the trees, like, you know, be grateful that you get to wake up in the morning and experience that. What's in the way? We've got Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Okay, so I feel like somebody is not really trusting themselves or their intuition or their heart at this time. This kind of brings me back to a conversation I had with someone really close to me, and he said, the worst advice he was ever given was not to follow his heart. And I reckon he's going to watch this and just laugh. I feel like it's my brother. Yeah. Also, you might not be, you could be getting some like downloads or information that you're not really understanding or trusting as well. It is important to take the time and kind of slow down and think through it. Think through it. I heard understanding the nature of where this information is coming from. Okay, so if it is, there are signs and synchronicities everywhere. Okay, angel numbers. So 1222 could be significant for somebody, or 222. That's up there. But listening to that guidance as well, even an animal crossing your path, if it's like a bizarre kind of, well, you know, this is Australia, I don't think it'd be too bizarre, but how can I put this? For example, so I grew up in New Zealand, right? There's rabbits everywhere. I hardly ever saw rabbits here in Australia. I was like where are your rabbits? And then one day, this was a long time ago, I was driving home and I saw a fucking rabbit on the side of the road. I'm just like, what? That's a rabbit. I've been here nearly 11 years. I've never seen a fucking rabbit. So I went home and Googled the meaning of, like, the spiritual meaning of a rabbit, and then, whoo, just fucking mind blowing. Okay, so it's little things like that if Spirit's trying to send you messages through animals or through signs, like billboards, number plates, it's the more aware you become of that, and the more you start to understand and decode those messages, the more that Spirit will send you. Does that make sense? Yeah. The Queen of Raphael in the typical tarot is like the Queen of Cups, which is the motherly, the loving, the nurturing aspect. It's the most loving queen in the tarot deck. So maybe someone is having a hard time trusting their heart, or opening their heart up, or allowing people to love or to give your love freely, in a way. And I know, like, not everywhere. How do I put this? maybe some people can't really comprehend the level of love that you try to give, and they can't really reciprocate that, so you've drawn back, like out of fear, out of just frustration. But it's important that that love that you've been trying to give to everybody else, give to yourself first, okay? And when you start pouring that love back into yourself, your vibration will get higher, you'll elevate, and you'll start magnetizing people with the same vibration as you. If you're operating at a lower vibration and you don't have very good thoughts, so then you're sending out that energetic signal as well. Okay, so then you're just going to attract all of that crap, and we don't want that. Where's this coming from? Reasons are, we got the Three of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate: a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Let's look at the mermaids. I don't know if you can see the mermaids. You might have to squint a bit. I don't know if you can zoom in. Okay, so I feel like whoever you are, you have a good network of loving, supportive friends around you that can possibly help, they're there for you in your time of need, basically. They're people that you can rely on, people that you know that they will take the shirt off their back to help you, and you would do the same, right? And if that's not your situation, if you think, well, I wish I had people like that, well then, you put that out there. You start embodying what it is you want to attract. Yeah? If you want to attract loving, supportive friends, you got to start being one of them yourself. Okay? I heard move on. I'm not getting much from this at the moment. We'll see when we clarify. And then where's this going? The Six of Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. There's that grateful word again, guys. And see, in this card, you probably can't see. So there's scales on the side, and one's got oranges and one's got apples or peaches, or maybe they're both apples. I don't know, but it's all balanced out. It's an equal give and receive. I'm pretty sure we had the Six of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, the Six of... Yeah, it's the Six of Pentacles. In one of the last readings as where's this going? So it's still kind of that energy as well. Peculiar. I just want to touch on I should have done this at the start. I'm a little bit all over the show. The energy oracle cards. We've got the Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. Fool's Embrace, transmuting pain. And Vanishing Mirror, ego sublimation. Okay? So what I'm picking up with this is a lot of the time we hold on to the pain, okay? And I say we because it's a whole collective thing, right? Far too often we hold on to that pain, and it lingers fucking forever until we really transmute it and just release it and let it go. There's many ways that you can transmute the pain. You can write, sing, dance, do sport, scream, whatever works for you in that sense to transmute it. When we hold on to that pain, if we're still thinking about it in the present moment, we know your thoughts create your reality, right? So, the more we think about that pain, and the more we hold on to that pain, we're literally just recreating a blueprint for our future. So we're just going to keep doing the same things. We're going to keep attracting the same things. It's going to keep ending up in that painful cycle. But the person might be different. The situation might be different, but we're still holding on to that new sense of pain. Does that make sense? But it's still just an old lingering pain that just keeps repeating itself because we haven't fully let it go and we haven't transmuted that pain. I heard cleanse yourself. Sage is really good. Have a spiritual bath. I know there's, I would love to have a bath. Oh my gosh. So yeah, grateful to have a bath. But even I like going to the lake and like around the full moons and having a dunk, you know, just to get that fresh water and pour that over me and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, cleansing out, and a lot of the time as well, sometimes depending if you were an empath, I can't even say the word. If you're an empath, a lot of the times we absorb other people's emotions and we don't know where it's coming from. So I could be, for example, having a normal me day, like feeling good, having a great time, and then just like with the click of a finger, I'm just like, don't fucking look at me, like, what are you looking at, kind of thing. I'm just like, what the fuck? And it took me a long time to understand. Like, I thought, fucking, I googled a whole lot of things, Dr. Google, but when I finally understood that I was holding on to, like, okay, slow down. I understood and realized that day that I had spoken to someone who was not in a good mood, and I had taken on their energy and their mood, and it was just like, holy fuck. So I came home and just like saged the fuck out of myself. But understanding, like, when people come to you in those kinds of moods, like if they're grumpy, if they're down, don't take that on. You know, you can be there and support them, but you don't have to carry their baggage. You know, if they put that onto you and you take it, well then they're going to start feeling better because they've dumped their shit onto you, you know? Does that make sense? So there is a massive difference between being there and supporting your friends and giving them a safe space for them to essentially let it go, talk to you and that kind of thing, but you also have to leave it there with them. Okay, it's not up to you to transmute their pain for them. And like I said, that took a long time for me to kind of understand and understand that I'm not fucking as delulu as what I thought I was, you know? I'm a little bit delulu, just a little bit strange. But picking up on other people's stuff that I don't have to carry, you know? And then the vanishing mirror, ego sublimination. Now I thought, a lot of us are quick to kind of point the finger and blame other people for our mishaps or our moods or all that kind of thing. But what we need to understand is that a lot of the time it is our ego speaking. Sometimes we do need to have a look in the mirror and be like, you know what, I was wrong. Or, you know what, I also had a role to play in this situation. You know, and taking that accountability for yourself and for your actions and kind of the outcome that transpired. You know, it's not always the other person's fault, or it's not always your fault. Both of your truth is your truth. Does that make sense? So you will have your truth and then they will have their truth. Both of them are true because it's your truth. You can't say to another person that's a lie because it's their truth. It may not be your truth, but it's their truth. Does that make sense? So being able to respect that and accept that from their perspective as well can go a long way. Yeah? You know, sometimes we need to have a look in the mirror as well. Look at ourselves with love and compassion and be like, what the fuck were you thinking? I mean, it's definitely happened, for me at least anyway, but being able to address that as well, like it's like the illusion shattering. It's not all one-sided, you know? Right, shall we go a bit deeper? Yeah? I've already done like a majority of shuffling, but I'm just going to do a couple more just so you guys can see that I've done my shuffles. I don't know, I don't think this is relevant at all, but I just heard cats out of the bag. Cats out of the bag. Cats out of the bag. But that doesn't... I also heard it's not for me to make sense of. So, rightio. Do as you're told. Okay. We're going to clarify. 14. Solutions. Archangel Zadkiel. Clarify solutions. Thank you. There we go. Page of Swords. So that's like a new, it's a curious kind of energy, okay? It's the beginner, the amateur, finding a new hobby or a new task or a new study and researching and learning. Some of you might be learning a new skill, a new talent. Some of you might be putting your ideas out there for the world to see, your creations. It's a very innocent kind of card as well. Like she's got all of these ideas, right, popping out from her little head. Okay? She's got all these light bulbs. She's got a spirit guides there on the side, the two birdies, and she's walking a fucking tightrope. She's not even looking. She's on her tippy toes. She's trusting. So what she's reading or what she's learning or what she's implementing, she is trusting. Okay, she's not Shrek, I'm looking down. She's not freaking out. She's not looking down. She's not going backwards. Okay, so she's curious. She's like, what's in this book? I got to know more. I've got to learn more. Oh god. And there's even, you won't be able to see this, but there's like a gust of wind going as well, but she's on course. She is steady and she's on course, okay? So whoever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're learning, whatever you're studying, keep fucking going, okay? That we are forever students of the universe, okay? I like the saying, I never aspire to be the smartest person in the room, because you literally aren't. I mean, you'd be lying. I mean, it's your truth and whatnot, but there's always so much to learn from somebody else. Just a conversation with somebody, you can learn a whole lot, okay? Let's clarify the star. That was 2. We're just going to have 1, please, spirit guides. Just 1. Just 1 card for the star, please. Thank you. Temperance. Okay. See, that is, we get this out a lot too, don't we? Temperance is it's that patience, it's that balance as well. It's that yin and that yang. I heard it's integrating all of the strategies to be the best version that you can be. I heard get another one on the star, which is strange because I don't usually. Right on the table. The Hangman, yeah, okay. The Hangman, that is just, it's surrendering to the flow, okay? Lessons as well. I heard bringing your ideas to life. So in the star card, she's got like a little halo around her, and does in the hangman one as well. It also does in the temperance. So I feel like, and it's, oh fuck, and especially with the light bulbs here, like the ideas that you're getting, trust it, okay? Trust your ideas. You may not know where to start or how to get going, but sit down, do some meditation, do your research, ask a question to the universe, I don't know, whatever it is that you kind of do to gain clarity. But the temperance angel, he comes in to support you halfway through your journey, okay? If you're feeling a bit dehydrated, you can have a sip. They give you some water to have a sip and just chill the fuck out, yeah? I heard it's not a race either. The turtle in the hair came through. Being patient and calculated with your steps, okay, and what steps to take. Patience will come. Oh. Patience will be a powerful thing to overcome during this journey, during this part of your journey. And then they're saying Rome wasn't built in a day. So you know that saying, like it takes time, okay? Okay, I heard move on. Oh my gosh, I'm choking. It's a bit strong. Okay, Ten of Ariel, please. Okay, yeah, 10 of Swords. So 10, that's another angel number, guys, which 10 is about closing cycles and all that kind of stuff, which we talk about a lot on this channel. I heard end of an era. I don't know if someone has a business and they're planning on selling it or closing it down. Just with the 10 of Pentacles, like that's a legacy, that's like a businessy kind of thing. Pentacles, it's a like wealth. You may have had a new idea for a new business. Or you want to start a business and you kind of have to make room. You've got to close some things out before you can kind of take that step as well. You've got to learn a bit more to be able to get to that, you know? I heard it's a step in the right direction, so whoever that's for, go bananas. Okay, Queen of Raphael, please. Okay, 2 came out and I heard take the 2. Yes. Okay, so we've got Strength and 6 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Someone out there's got to find their inner strength. Yeah. Maybe you feel like you aren't strong enough or you aren't supported enough to be able to make your dreams and desires come true. Maybe you do have a business idea that you want to start, but you're a bit scared. You don't know where to start. You don't know how to go about things, and you're kind of lacking that inner strength and that inner belief in yourself to move forward with your idea. The 6 of Pentacles as well. It came out in reverse, but I don't read reversals unless I'm guided to. But I just heard maybe like you might be lacking. Not lacking. How do I put it? Like So the Five of Pentacles is like, it's a lack, poverty mindset, you know. The Six of Pentacles, so we've got that out twice. It's that balance. It's that equal reciprocity. It's that support. It's charitable. It's like donations as well. Maybe you feel like you don't have the means or the financial support to kind of go forth with your idea, but Spirit wants you to know that you have the resources and tools around you to get to where you need to go. You have people around you, the three of Raphael, the community, the friends, okay? Look around as well. I mean, I don't own my own business, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but you know, there's loans and all that kind of jazz. But however this kind of fits in for you, really tap into that inner strength. And it might not even be a business. It could be putting your artwork out there. It could be putting your writing out there. You know, if you've written a song or you play an instrument, putting yourself out there. Maybe you're lacking that inner kind of courage and confidence to stand forward and be in the spotlight. You know, the star talks about being in the spotlight as well. But it also says the end of a difficult situation. So the more you kind of, I heard, the more you contemplate life and the things that you could do, you could be out there doing it, you know. It starts small. For example, I think I started this channel, I don't think it's been a year yet, but my first video, holy fuck, if you go back and, like, I haven't even done that many videos, you know, life, confidence, that kind of thing. But my first video, I was like stiff as a board, upright. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to kind of act. But as I did some practicing, it's like I don't have to pretend to be anyone but myself. So what you see on here now is who I am. You know, I'm not gonna hide who I am anymore. Like I used to, like, you know, a lot of us do. A lot of us are too scared to show who we really are. You know, I don't know a lot of people, like especially people back home, like the people I grew up with. Tarot is something I don't think that is it's, you know, well like done often or something. So this was like, what are my high school friends gonna think, or what are my old colleagues gonna think? Like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna do it anyway, you know. How do we get onto that, guys? Strength, yeah. But finding that inner courage and that strength to believe in yourself. Like, I believe in this channel. I'm up to 17 subscribers. You know, I was happy with my first one, and now I'm just like, fucking 17, I'm winning. You know, and I'm grateful to have that, because I have one girl, she actually helped me get back into it. Like, you know, you don't need the external validation. It has to come from within. But the messages that I was putting out were just, she would message me and tell me how it resonated with her life, and like some of the exact pinpoints, and which blew her mind, which in turn blew my mind, because sometimes I'm just like, what am I saying, you know? And then I found that confidence again to trust myself, trust my gifts, trust my intuition. And yes, sometimes I ramble a lot of shit like I am right now, but that's just me, yeah? All right, let's move on now. Three of Raphael. There's two again. Wowzers. Okay, we got Eight of Wands and Knight of Wands. Okay, so typically the Knight of Wands is the player from the Himalayas. Yeah, it's a wild Friday night, but it's a lonely Saturday morning. You feel me? But it's not also just about that. It's passionate movement. It's wild. It's fiery. It's getting shit done. You know. And then the Eight of Wands, which is it's also another fast action kind of card. It's a communication card as well. You could be getting communication from someone in your community, someone in your friend circle, family, fucking the Queen. Who knows? Oh, not the Queen. R.I.P. Sorry, Queen. Yikes. That might be able to assist you with whatever it is that you want to achieve, you know, but the universe has a way of putting you in the right place at the right time with the right kind of people, you know. So if you stay at home all the time, you don't talk to anyone, nobody knows what you want to do, I mean, and also be cautious of who you tell your dreams and stuff to, because there are some fucking people out there that will try and stop that, okay? They will do whatever it takes in their power to stop you from achieving your goal, because they don't have the fucking balls to go after their own goals. Yeah? But yeah, back to what I was saying, is that there are people around that can assist you, but you've got to be present and you've got to be actively listening to them as well. Like when someone has a conversation to you, they could be giving you little nuggets about who you should contact, or I'll give you this person's number, you should call them, or you know, you should check this out. Like if you're not actually paying attention, you're going to miss what the universe has been trying to give you. Does that make sense? If you're in that mindset that, oh, you know, no one wants to help me, or I can't do this, well, I've got to do it by myself, or that kind of shit, well then you're already manifesting that. You will have to help yourself, you know. I mean, you've got to help yourself, but the universe is waiting to co-create with you. Okay? So expect communication. Alright, let's get the Six of Ariel. The Six of Pentacles as well. Six of Pentacles. No, there was like 5 there. I'm going to do that again. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and the star again. Look, guys, whoever you are, you're a fucking superstar. Alright? So it is about time you start fucking believing that. Alright? Don't wait for somebody else to toot your horn. You got to toot your own motherfucking horn. Yeah? Play your own little fiddle. Be the star of your own show. Be the main character in your own life. Create your own life. I just heard the song from The Wizard of Oz, Someday I Wish Upon a Star. Someday I wish. Is that from The Wizard of Oz? Yeah, and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Yeah. So speak your wishes out to the universe, okay? Speak up to the stars. I know before I go to bed, I spend about 15 minutes outside just looking up at the stars, thinking like, oh, I wish I was up there, you know? I love it. It's so, now that I've moved out into the wilderness, I'm out into the wilderness, you know, it's on a clear night, it's just fucking spectacular, you know. Yeah. So the star is, it's a healing card, obviously, as well. And I just heard you will hinder yourself from moving forward if you are still carrying on from the pain and the sorrow. Give yourself permission to be happy. Allow yourself to create the life that you want. If you wake up in the morning and you don't like where you're going to work, or if you don't like an aspect of yourself, well, it's up to you to change it. Hey, it's not up to anyone else to tell you how to live your life or tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I mean, you got your friends and your support, your friends and your support circle that, you know, can give you help and guidance, like as long as it's with love. If they're not There's a difference between constructive criticism and just straight out criticizing someone, yeah? But then at the same time, you got to be open enough to take in that constructive criticism. Let it help you, let it guide you. And that's where sometimes the ego can get in the way as well. Someone could be giving you some constructive criticism, like, have you thought about, okay, how do I put this in example? It's going to be so fucking random, but imagine like a pair of sneakers, right? And the shoelaces tied up, and you're trying to put your foot in the shoe without undoing the laces, and it, you know, you've put them on and like they're tight, but now you can't get your foot into it, and your friend's just like, why don't you fucking untie the shoelaces? And then in your head you're just like, I need to fucking untie my shoelaces, I can just do it this way, it's easier, it's quicker, blah blah blah. That's your ego getting in the way. But realistically, you're taking up more time by not undoing your shoelaces and putting it on properly. Does that make sense? So when you go and take your shoes off, instead of just slipping them off, undo your shoelaces, so then the next time you don't need to undo it, you can slip your foot in, tie your shoelaces back up. I don't know if that's a good kind of description, but not allowing that ego to be like, well, I'm just going to do it my way. You know, be open to bouncing ideas off of other people as well. Okay? Right, I think that might be it for that, guys. I heard get a fairy, so we're gonna get a fairy oracle. We've been doing this one since the start as well. I do like the fairy oracle. I got too many to choose from, but I'd like to get some more. I hope that helps somebody out there. I heard go give it your all. Yes, go and fucking give it your all, guys. I believe in you. I have faith in you. But you got to have faith in yourself, yeah? Trust that what it is that you want will make its way to you, all in good time. Okay? Hey, we're only at 42 minutes, guys. Look at us go. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that it's under an hour. Maybe I'm not rambling as much today. Yeah? If you feel guided to, give the video a like and a subscribe. It's an energetic transfer. So the more people that kind of like the video and subscribe, I can kind of tap into the energy of the collective, of the people who watch my videos regularly. If you're new here, hello, welcome. This has probably been one of the tamest readings I've ever done. But I thank you. I'm grateful for all the people that have stopped by, said hello, even if it's just in your head. I did just hear, what the fuck is she doing? So I don't know if somebody is speaking that out to me. What the fuck is she doing? I'm just doing me, you know? If you've got a problem with that, you know where the fucking door is, okay? Yeah, right. That was bizarre. All right, fairies, what have we got for the collective? Oh, there's two there. Find balance. Have we not been talking about that? Find the balance between your work, rest and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Fuck yeah. I love the colours on these fairy cards. If you can, oh, excuse me, if you can see that. See, she's got a book and a pen in her hand as well with a feather. So like, you know, definitely a lot of people, I don't have time to rest. I don't have time to read a book. I don't have time to take a walk. Well, yeah, that's because you're not making time. You know, I understand that there's a lot of families out there who, you know, it can be quite hard to have that little bit of me time, but, you know, exercise every kind of resource that you have so then you can, even if it's just 20 minutes by yourself sitting outside with no one around you, you know, everyone needs that little bit of me time, okay? Inner child. The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Yeah. See, there's like a fairy and her two fairy babies, and they're just having a great time. You know? You know, if you go out, go and take a walk with your kiddos. You know? Make them do running races. But in a safe manner or something. So then you can have 2 minutes to breathe. I heard get one more, so we're going to get one more. One more for the collective. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Okay, so we've got the take a power nap, you know. But the motivation, if you do have that idea, I feel like I'm picking up I feel like I'm picking up on someone who procrastinates a lot as well. So you've got like, you're lacking the motivation that you need. Like you've got the idea, but you're not really taking any action towards it. Yeah? Maybe you spent too much time taking a power nap and now it's time to roll your sleeves up and start getting your hands dirty. Yeah? But either way, however this resonates for you, and let me just say, guys, for the end of the reading, if it doesn't resonate, just leave it alone. Just don't be like, well, that made no sense in my life. Well, then that's because it's not for you. Okay? So just move along, and better luck next time. Maybe give the video a like and I might be able to tap into your energy a bit more. Yeah? Alright, guys, we're going to leave it there. I hope this helps somebody out there. As always, thank you for being here with me. I'm truly grateful for your presence. I enjoy doing this. I am going to keep doing this. And hopefully, over time, it will get a lot stronger. The messages will come a lot clearer. And Bob's your uncle. Alright, guys, until next time, be safe and be merry. Be merry. Fuck off. Alright, hooroo.